Did you know that February 17th is National Random Acts of Kindness? Hi, I'm Judy Waters. Welcome to my channel. Here I bring you author interviews of ordinary people who had a story to share with the world. I also bring you short little writing prompts so that you can get your stories written down for your generation to come. Because you know what? You have a story to tell, so let me help you tell it. I was thinking about those S&H green stamps. I don't know why that came to my mind, but back in, I think they started in the 1800s actually, but in the 60s and 70s, they were really hot commodity. We would go to the store, grocery store, or to gas up our car, and for every dollar that we spent, we got S&H trading stamps. We would hurry home and lick them all and put them into a trading book. So depending on how many books we had, we could go and redeem them for different items, household items, whatever. All the way up to furniture you could get with these S&H green stamps. They also had the gold stamps. Gold stamps, some companies gave out gold stamps, some gave out green stamps. So my random act of kindness that I will never forget is when, right before Christmas, I was standing in line at the S&H green stamp redemption store. I had what I thought was the right number of books to get this doll that could walk and talk, and for my stepdaughter. So I get to the counter, and while I was standing in line waiting, I kept counting and counting and counting my books, and I got thinking, oh my goodness, I may be short. But I got to the desk, the front counter, and I said, I want that doll. And it was sitting right up there. And she counted up and she says, oh my, she says, you're a quarter of a book short. I'm sorry. Would you like another doll? And I was about in tears at this time because I'd already kind of figured out I was short. And I said, oh no, I want that doll. That's the doll I want, And she said, I'm sorry, we just cannot do that. Well, this kind lady behind me stepped up and said, ma'am, I have an extra quarter book that I can give you. I was floored because we just treasured these S&H green stamps and spent lots of good money for them. But she very graciously gave me a quarter of a book. I was so excited as I went out that door with that beautiful doll. But I wasn't done yet. I went down the street to the gold stamp redemption store because I had gold stamps I wanted to redeem. As I was standing in line, and it was a very long line there, I got up to the counter almost, and the person in front of me, it was a man, he was in front of me, he was at the counter, and would you believe it? He was a quarter of a book short of having what he needed to get the item that he wanted. Oh my goodness. I just could not believe my good luck. And so I stepped forward and I said, sir, I have an extra quarter book. Here you are. And he was excited. I was excited. I could not believe that random act of kindness just kept going and going. So anyway, that's a random act of kindness. What random act of kindness have you done in the past, or someone else may have done it for you? I've heard lately that there are people who actually will buy the groceries of the person in front of them or the person behind them. Wonderful random acts of kindness. Kindness is not dead yet. So think about a situation where you either were the recipient of it or you were able to do this for someone else. Write about it. Tell the whole situation. You can put down the name of the person, What happened? What did you hear? What did you see? What all went on at that time? When you get this story written down, your generations to come will look at this and say, wow, this is awesome. We can still do random acts of kindness. So if you enjoy receiving short little writing prompts like this to get the creative juices going in your brain, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Click that little bell there so you're notified of every time a new one comes out. So until next time, I'm Judy Shearwaters. You have a story to tell. Let me help you tell it.